everyone, and welcome to my podcast, The Story Beyond My Song. I am Barbria DeÁnne, and today on this episode, I will be giving you somewhat of an introduction, kind of the story as to where I was before I wrote my first song. So, welcome. People often ask me how I got my inspiration. What would make me say such things in the songs that I would write? I would usually respond by saying, I had something to say. This podcast gives scandalous details about accounts as to what was happening in my life that made me spit such ballistics in the lyrics of the songs that I would write. I never really thought of myself as a songwriter. I always was the shy girl who just wanted to sing. I would listen to artists such as Billie Holiday, Aretha Franklin, and others, and remember thinking, how did they get so much emotion in the songs that they would sing? I found it easy to recreate that emotion, to sing their songs just as good as they sang them, yet something was missing. I understood God bless the child because I was living it, but I never experienced Dr. Feelgood or giving him something he could feel. I was a pro at taking the emotions of other singers or what the emotions that they would put into their songs, and then I would kind of retransmit those songs and emotions to help people enjoy my rendition of their popular songs. I loved these singers and their talents, but I knew deep down inside I had something to say and something to sing about. But I wasn't a songwriter. I was a singer with a lot of pent-up frustrations and no other way than singing to let them out. Full of talent and ability, I went looking for songs that would describe those frustrations. One day, my sister's high school teacher challenged me to do better. His words were, if you can put that emotion into someone else's song, you can put that emotion into a song of your own. You have a song within you. Just find that song. I still didn't get it. I was a high school student and a bookworm whose only escape was to sing at talent shows or different shows around town. What did I have to sing about? All I knew, I had books to read, grades to get, bad boys that I could never get, and songs I could sing to get people to notice me. Nevertheless, I did give it a try. My first song was a song called I Want You for My Lover. It was a teeny bopper's account of how a girl wants to be loved. I want you for my lover, there will never be another. I want you for my man, please understand how I feel. My feelings are so real. I want you for my lover, in you my search will be over. We'll sail the sky above with our undying love. This was all right. However, it just didn't have that same feeling that I got when I listened to Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Phyllis Hyman, or, good Lord, Shaka Khan. I was doing something wrong. I was only skimming the surface of my feelings. I thought maybe I hadn't lived enough. After all, I was a 16-year-old virgin singing in nightclubs on the weekends, doing talent shows, and being a high school student throughout the week. What the hell did I know? So, I let it go. After a few years had passed, I was now 20 years old, a well-known singer around Chicago, and still a virgin, although not for long. After years of singing around town, I quite by accident ran into one guy that I told my best friend Tina, also a virgin, that if I ever saw this guy again, he would be the one. Tina thought I was full of crap. Yeah, I was a little bit. I talked about this guy that I had met in a club 1 year prior and thought he was just the best. He was the quote-unquote bee's knees. He was tall, lighthearted, endearing. He seemed to have it all. He was the only man who could bring me out of my little shy girl state. Between sets, I was so shy that I would hide in a coat closet until it was time for me to sing again. But not when Myron was in the club. When he was in the house, I just wanted to be in his vibration. Suddenly, he stopped coming to the club. I started singing at another club, and I thought I would never see him again. Then one afternoon, Tina and I were at lunch, talking our normal, we're tired of being virgins talk, when the conversation turned to Myron. No sooner than I said, if I ever saw him again, I would give it up to him in a heartbeat. He physically came walking by the table. We did a double take, and he sat down. I thought this was fate. I was about to lose my virginity, and Tina would be the last standing virgin over the age of 20 in all of Chicago. A few days later, I did it. Suddenly, Betty Wright's "Tonight is the Night" brought on a whole new meaning. I understood what she was talking about. I also understood Angela Bofield's "Tonight I Give In." The floodgate had opened wide. I had experience. I was still timid, still naive, still shy, but somehow I was kind of free. I felt like a new, I felt like a woman. Not only did I understand the nervousness and the excitement, a few days later, Prince's "How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore" and Billie Holiday's "Good Morning Heartache" I understood all too well also. All I knew was I was tired of being a virgin. I did not know that this man was married and was only taking what I was oh so willing to give away. In retrospect, do I regret it? Yes and no. Had I followed my first mind and remained a virgin until I was married, well, I would be a virgin to this day because I am not married. Would I have so much to write about? Perhaps not. Do I regret giving it up to a married man and being in a situation filled with drama? Yes, I do. It is truly unfortunate that I played the part of the other woman my first time out of the gate. May God have mercy on my soul. I do, however, believe that every dark cloud has a silver lining. And for every situation, whether it's good or bad, life gives you stories to tell, lessons to learn, and experience that eventually leads to wisdom. Somewhere in between the lessons and the experience lies the story beyond my song. To quote Maya Angelou, a bird doesn't sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. Thank you for joining me today. See you on the next episode. Bye-bye.